Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently traveling with my family in Vietnam, and my baby's sleeping and it's raining outside, so I figured I'll record a quick video with you guys to talk about the recent Chanel price increases. I think we just got the detailed price increase for the Canadian pricing, which was like quite shocking, to be honest. Medium flap now is currently, the new price would be, I believe, $12,800. After tax, it would be pushing $15,000 for the medium double flap Chanel classic handbag. I think every time this happens, everyone is arguing the same thing, that if you're gonna pay that price, you might as well just start buying Hermes bags. Again, I've had this conversation before, and I've chat about this with you guys before as well. Like, the Hermes game is a whole other stressful, exhausting experience. I've friends who are going through it currently, and they are not really enjoying it or having a lot of success with it. Some people do. Like, I have other viewers and friends who really appreciate the brand and really love the brand and willing to and happily spending, and they've been offered the bags on their wish list as well. So it could happen. It all depends on your relationship with your sales associate. I think there's a huge luck factor as well. They are, the sales associate, they're trained to, read the customers, to understand their spending pattern, whether they're going to be a long-term customer, whether, they have a true love for the brand. So they're, if you're in there just to get the bag, they can often sense that, and that may not play very well. Regardless, I cannot speak too much about it, just because I've not done it myself, and I don't even have an Hermes store, so I cannot really speak to the experience. But I have been looking and hunting for Hermes vintage myself in the size 35, and I've came across a few that I almost purchased, but I haven't done it yet. And you guys know I was lucky enough to get a Kelly. And I do love it. There's definitely no doubt about it. But I personally, my own, after kind of hearing about both sides of the experience, good and bad, from spending with Hermes, I probably wouldn't go through the process myself, for many reasons. For the of course, for the huge price tag, and also just the whole waiting and patience, the whole game process. Not really planning or interested to do that personally. Sorry, I'm totally off track, but going back to the Chanel price increases. For someone who's more who's been buying Chanel bags for many years, or there are two types of Chanel customers, right? There are ones that are, you basically buy a new Chanel bag, three Chanel bags every year, regardless of the price increases. Those customers actually likes the seasonal pieces. They buy jewelry as well. They buy sunglasses. My sister-in-law is sort of like that. She will go into the store, she will see something she likes, and then she will just buy them without, not caring whether it's something that's in trend or not. If she tried on and she like it, just buy it. That's how we're supposed to be buying anything else, right? And then there's this other group who are in it to collect the classic pieces. And once you're kind of feeling satisfied with your collection, they no longer are interested. And I'm kind of the second group. There are definitely new pieces that come out I'm still eyeing and still thinking about adding, but the number of bags I have right now, I just don't plan to add anything more. Why do you want to say hi?
What are you doing?
I'm recording a video.
How about me?
What do you want to say?
I'm going to say hello. My name's Kaya. I'm in school in Canada.
All right, we'll do that in a bit. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay. And then I'll go to you in a minute. So For the second group of viewers, for the buyers or customer, of course, the price increase would be a little outrageous. I will list all the other details, the ones that I've been made aware. The price changes, I'll list them in my description below. So if you're here, sorry about that, I should say that at the very beginning. If you're here to see the price increase or to know what are the changes in Canada, I will put them in my description. So I won't actually talk about it too much in detail. But the ones that shocked me is the classic lines, which they've been going through a few major increases already. So I was surprised that they still had a really big jump again this time. And then I believe there was a pretty big push for the 19 as well, which I thought was also kind of crazy because I've been seeing so many Chanel 19 bags on the resale market for a very, very low price for excellent new condition. So the problem with the 19 bag is, and I have one, and I personally love it. The problem is so many people were kind of not pressured into, but were so influenced by that bag, and knowing it's the last piece from Karl Lagerfeld, they feel the need to make the purchase, even though when they are not sure whether it will fit their lifestyle, fit their style, whether they actually love the bag or not. They made the purchase, and then they regret after a while, because it is a very slouchy, plushy bag, so it really does not fit everybody's style. So now this is the time they're trying to let it go. And then the second group is people who initially didn't like the bag, and then after some time, because they're seeing so much on social media, they decided that maybe they should try it out and purchase the bag, and then realize it's not really the bag for their style. I do feel like it's kind of particular because it's not, unlike the classic line, and I've said that many times, the classic style, the classic flap, anybody can wear it for many occasions. It's a very structured, classic quilted bag. You could have any kind of style and still look fabulous in that bag. The Chanel 19 is not quite like that, and you can check out my detailed comparison of the Chanel 19 small to the medium classic flap. I've talked about it, reasons there. I personally still love it, and I'm actually thinking about adding more to it. So I am also looking for that potentially on the secondhand market. Those are some of the ones that I was really surprised of, because how slowly Chanel 19 was selling. I thought the increase would be a lot less. When I went to the store in Saigon, when I visited the Chanel boutique, they had a variety of Chanel 19. Like it really felt like a bit of an overstock of Chanel 19. They had a black lambskin, like gold hardware, small, like right there. Someone was looking at it but didn't buy it. I'm like, and like a couple years ago, someone would snatch that in no time, right? So that's why I was kind of said yes and no, because I mean, the increase was steep, but if you compare to the price of other bags, it's relative. I think it's reasonable. In terms of percentage, the increase was slightly higher comparing to a lot of other lines, but I was a bit surprised. Now with the new Chanel 22 bag, the increase is not as steep, which I think makes sense because their initial marketing price was already quite high. And the popularity, it's quite similar to Chanel 19. It kind of is not for everybody. It's quite popular as a tote bag, but it's already I'm seeing kind of a fading of the trending, the popularity on it. Is again one of those, you either love it like the Chanel 19, or you really just don't see the appeal of it. I tried on one myself in the store, and I think it would be a nice fit, but not enough to drive me to purchase it. And then again, no surprise again with the Chanel Square and the mini classic rectangular minis. The square actually has gained a lot of popularity in the last year or so, because I have been, you guys know, I've been looking for a square for a really, really long time. I still haven't found one, and I was thinking, Kaya? And I was thinking about maybe adding a vintage one, but haven't found anything in great conditions. I just, overall, hasn't found anything that I really like. And now the regular retail market for a regular price is already $6,000. So Okay, just wrapping up the video here. So, if you're someone who insists on buying something from the retail and this is a dream of yours to own a medium classic flap from the retail boutique, go for it. If that's your long-term goal and something that you've been wanting forever, go for it. Don't make compromises. But if you ask my own opinion, I would say there are so many more options on the secondhand market. My baby just woke up. You could be spending like $5,000 sometimes for a really good quality vintage, and to be honest, the older qualities are much better than current ones. And they look exactly the same as the ones you get from the boutique. So you could be walking right beside someone who spent $15,000 on something when you spend 1/3 of the money and for exact same thing. So that's only my own opinion. I don't want to impose that on anybody, but personally, that's what I would choose. Regardless, buy it when to make you happy. Don't do it from peer pressure. And whatever it is, your dream bag, I hope you get it very soon. And I'll go grab my baby now. I'll talk to you guys soon.